Here we go. Hello, my name is Nobody, and welcome to another game in this best of 5 between Mehdi's Boiz and Poland A. We'll be playing on, it looks like, islands. Yep, playing on islands. We'll have the Polish team. We have Zimziak, gray, purple, red, no, gray, purple, green, teal. Gray, purple, green, teal. So let's start on this left side. Introduce the players. As the Japanese, we have PL Remy on the flank. In the pocket position, we have Zimziak playing as the Vikings. In the other pocket position, we have Dizik playing as the Saracens. And in the right flank, we have Harabel playing as the Huns. For Mehdi's Boiz team, we have Juke playing as the Japanese on the flank. In the pocket position, we have Yeller playing as the Mongols. In the other pocket, we have Chaos to Win playing as the Vikings. And on the right flank, we have Timotheus picking Huns. So different civs and different positions should see a variation in strategy. I'm surprised the... No, we do have Japanese. My bad. So we have a Japanese war on this left flank. Japanese very nice water civ. They do get a nice early game economy with their cheaper wood buildings. You know, the lumber camp and the mining camp and whatnot. They also have better fishing ships and extra line of sight for all the galleys and for his team. The other flank, Vikings. We all know why we like the Vikings. Cheaper docks for the team and cheaper galleys, and a nice early game economy as well. Saracens. You see the civ sometimes in water maps. Their one big bonus and their one big claim to fame on the water will be the galleys attack 20% faster, which you can see why it's such a huge bonus, just having the one unit that you make attack 20% faster. And on the other flank, the Huns, the reason you pick the Huns, they get all the archer line upgrades, so decent fleet, and of course they save so much wood on all those houses that you don't have to build. And all that wood can just go into ships. So Hun war on this right flank, and then Japanese war on the left flank. The pocket Viking. You have the two pocket Vikings across from each other. And then the other civ we haven't talked about, the Mongols. Get all the archer line upgrades, and the reason you pick the Mongols, of course, is just for the faster uptime. So choosing Mongols over Saracens. Different strategies you go for each. I believe Saracens are stronger late game because they, of course, get that advantage late game with faster galleys, but the Mongols early game can be just so strong. And I think you usually like to see them in the flank, but I'm not sure. I'm not an islands expert. Very nice first dot coming up from Remy. So many fish. Japanese fishing, of course. And very close here. Players trying to lure their boars with their scout because they really don't need their scout, and it saves villager time. Helps them get up a little bit faster. Oh! Almost lost it. The standard build for water build is 5 on wood, and then you go build your dock and put a lot of wood into the fishing ships, which will help support your early game economy. Ooh, very unlucky dock for Harabel. Just got shorefish over here. That's really unlucky. Really should be a deep fish over here. You can see on the map how uneven the fish distribution is. A lot of fish over here. Very nice dock for Dizik. So let's look at the dock positions for the other players. Front dock over here for Mongols. Very poor dock position. But it shouldn't delay him since he is again Mongols. So poor dock position for one of the players on each of these teams. Nice dock over here. Not a great dock, but at least he does get that one starting fish. And even a second, actually. So overall dock position's about even, as far as fish goes. Couldn't lure this boar in with the scout. Feudal Age coming in from Timotheus. After you click up, you send all your villagers to wood, except for a few on gold. So Timothy is up significantly faster. He's up on, let's see, 20 villagers. So kind of like a 21 pop-up. And taking stone, which is weird. Why is he taking stone? Gonna sell it? Or is he gonna tower rush, or? I have no clue. It looks like other players just doing standard. Let's look at the flank uptimes. Identical uptimes for Jupe and Remy on the left flank. Timothy is up significantly faster than Arabelle, but he's taking stone instead of gold. He's got one dock. I can only imagine transport ship come out. And here comes the villagers coming forward. He's going to go for a tower rush. Tower here, super nice. That'd be great. But, you know, how is he going to get around to the gold in Netherwoods? I don't know. And also, how does he know, he doesn't even know what Arabelle's map looks like. So I'm a little confused by the strategy. Okay, let's go over his point of view. And sending even more villagers over, so it'll be a full-out tower rush. Shouldn't build that tower. Should build it over here. Sending this fishing ship to scout out over here. I'm just so confused right now. No action on the left side yet. Looks like Dzik's going to be the first pocket to click up as the Saracens. And, I don't know, does he have enough to go to the next stage? We have the first pause now. Yell Dzik. May have enough to go up to the next stage, especially with some Saracen market magic. Could sell his stone. And if he does go up right after this, it'll be a great uptime for him. I'm going to take a look at Yeller. Yeller should have enough to go up pretty soon. One of the spectators saying there might have been a drop. Let's go back to the lobby. Looks like all the players are here. Yeah, I agree. He could have thrown one of the outposts up, but he had the scout to scout out also. It's just such a risky strategy to tower rush, and you don't even know what your opponent's base looks like. And I haven't seen any chat from the players right now, so I wonder what they're doing. They are talking over over Discord right now. I saw from earlier in the game. I'm gonna rejoin the lobby. So it looks like they're still paused right now. Game time not moving. And it looks like they unpaused right as I came back in. That's a little unfortunate. So it'll take us about a minute to get right back into the game. I'll make the Tafflebot angry. So here's that first tower coming down over here. Second tower, third tower. Just killing the scout. Trying to get some quick walls up over here. Didn't get this last piece up. We'll wall through here. Yes. Parabel does have his free tower coming up. He gets the one tower that he has with the 200 stone. And if he plays that one tower well enough, it looks like they did choose to pause again. I'm not sure why. If he places the one tower wisely, might choose to place it here, and then could wall through here, and that would stop the towers completely, I think. In the meantime, galleys coming out from Harabel will come over to this left side, take off the fishing over here. I wonder if this decision by Timotheus was influenced by not having great fish over here, so it doesn't care as much if he loses the water. But that's just my speculation. It looks like he did get that last piece of wall up, which is very lucky for him. We'll buy him a little bit of extra time. And this is some poor map generation here. All three of these golds are pretty close to the Mehdi's Boiz side of the map. So that could be a big advantage going into later in the game. Galley fight on this left side. 2 galleys from Remy versus 1 over here. And Castle Age coming in from Yeller. Which is expected since he's Mongols. And there's the game, which I'm glad. I'm glad it started again. One of the comments saying Timotheus should transport and place the tower around here. Let's see if Timotheus has scouted pretty well. Yeah, so Timotheus has no idea what's going on. And there's the additional risk of losing his transport. Building an outpost over here. There's that really nicely placed counter tower. And the stone walling over on the side, just like I predicted. Needs a quick wallet. And he's done it. And it looks like it didn't matter anyway, these guys are too slow. So Yeller can take some notes from the quick walling here. I'm just kidding, of course, I'm just being too mean. So the Mongol player up, purple up as well. Saracens. Pretty decent again. You're kind of matching the Mongol uptime with Saracens. And I'm curious, did these excel anything? No. Didn't sell any stone anyway. Very nice tower. Looks like there will be a tower fight here. Either way, this tower push is significantly delayed, and Harabel has access to fish. Whereas, surprisingly, Timotheus still has access to fish as well. But losing some health on these villagers on the stone over here. Fletching now coming up from Timotheus, and also coming up from Harabel. Will help with this tower fight. And doing the smart thing and taking some stone himself, so in case this tower does go down, can place another one. Big galley fed on this left side. So many galleys from Remy, but not enough. Yeller going back at the wrong time. And these galleys coming out at the wrong time as well. So a bit of a misplay here. The galleys from Remy and Zimziak are split right now. They need to regroup. And to do that, Zimziak will have to go around the long way. So this is why he picked Mongols, faster up than everyone else. And they have the war galley already up. But can he capitalize on this? A few Saracen galleys over on this left side. Won't be enough to take these guys out. And somehow got the tower almost up. And maybe even will want to stonewall around all of this as well. Losing a few galleys is Harabel. And over on this left side, still the force is still split. Zimziak chose not to go around the long way. And galleys coming on this left side. Looks like Remy's been a lot more successful as the flank than Jupe. 400 points in the lead, ahead from Remy. Even able to take out one of these dogs. So Poland leading on the left side. They just need to get their galleys all in one place. And Dizek doing some pretty good damage on this right side. There's a lot more galleys. But looks like there will be an engagement over here. So essentially these 7 galleys probably have the attack of maybe 8.5 galleys. And still pushing on this left side. I don't know where the galleys went from Yeller. They went back for some reason. And they'll come in over here. But just so many galleys over here. One nice thing for galleys, they are a little bit easier micro than War Galley. But that's not nearly enough to compensate from all the extra stats you get from War Galley. Castle Age done now for Harabel, and Timotheus well stuck into this age. I'm going to switch over to his point of view, see if he decides to sling. Where is he? And I don't see him. He has enough to click up now. Tower fight still going on this left side. And this is very smart, stonewalling all through here. How does Harabel not see this tower, however? That's crazy good positioning. And if that tower does go up, where is the rest of Harabel's gold? It's all in the front over here. That was the main gold. That was Oh, it looks like it was deleted. Looks like it was in range of this tower over here, so that's pretty devastating for him. Galleys still split on this left side. They're coming together now. And War Galley will be done just at the right time. Castellate now coming in from Juke has been heavily delayed. And it's looking pretty bad on this left side. Poland showing they have the superior teamwork in this series. And Dizek holding on this right side. Looking at the villager numbers, pretty similar villager numbers all around. Nobody really stands out. But Juke continuing to lose docks. I think he's lost 3 this game. And Timotheus is slinging to Chaos to win. The Viking player, which is not unexpected at all. And Haribo coming in with his own galleys. The sling to the Viking player can work. So you're losing 30% of your resources by slinging to Chaos to win, but he's saving I think 20% on each of these galleys he's making. So that's pretty nice. And he's going up to the Imperial Age already. That'll be big. But so is the Saracen player. Only on 1 town center. We'll see how this decision works out. Big galley fight over here, winning over here. We'll be able to take out all these docks. And I wonder who will win this. Looks like even numbers on both sides, but again, Saracen galleys. And getting sandwiched over here by Arabelle. I can change the settings after the stream. I'm kind of a noob with OBS, if you hadn't noticed. So, Poland using the galleys on this left side, winning this fight over here. And I don't think the sling to Chaos to win will be enough. He's almost in Imperial Age, but so will Dizek. And his Tower Rush not going anywhere now. The main goal of the Tower Rush is to take your opponent off of his critical resources, and that just hasn't happened. Still has access to gold, stone, and wood. And that's just the risk you run when you do a blind Tower Rush. It just so happens this map wasn't very vulnerable to Tower Rushes, since it placed this just one tower here to defend it. Chemistry Bracer coming in for Chaos to win. Haven't seen the equivalent upgrades from Dizek yet. Probably having trouble affording all of this, since he is not under Sling. Arabelle only on 1 town center, so not too strong. And Dizek only on 1 town center. Where did Chaos to Win's galleys go? They're over here on this right side. Galleon and Chemistry coming in, big upgrades. If I was Dizek, I would try to retreat for now until I get the equivalent upgrades. The CPU wouldn't be my problem. I got a new one. It's pretty decent. I can check the settings after this one. And fight on this left side, choosing to engage, just so many more numbers by Dizek. Yeah, it should be GG soon, I think. This sling's not going to pay off. And Timotheus must have negotiated the strategy with the rest of his teammates, so I find it hard to believe they found this was a good strategy. Maybe they wanted to try something out of the blue to catch him out. And it could have worked on a better map. If Haribil had a worse map, that is. Imperial Age now coming from Zimziak. That should be the nail in the coffin. I don't see Imperial Age coming in from Yeller yet. And Chaos to Win just trying to hold right now. But the longer he holds, the more opportunity Zimziak has to get his upgrades in and whatnot. So now just missing the chemistry from the Saracen galleys. Still on pretty low eco, one town center. And there's the GG there. They really couldn't hold any longer. So really, the tale of this game, it looks like Mehdi's boys will be eliminated from the tournament, and Poland to Win will go on to face Nadia's boys. So the story of the game, Remy was just so much farther ahead of Jupe, and that helped collapse on this left side. And on the right side, the Tower Rush not really going anywhere. Allowing Haribil to help out with Dzik against the slung Chaos to Win. So better teamwork, I think, from the Polish team. Better strategies, better civ choices, whatnot. And that's why they won this game. So 3-0 to Poland. They'll go on to the next round. And that should be the end of the stream. Again, if you did enjoy the broadcast, please consider a donation or whatnot to help support future tournaments.